looks like they are going to do lineups, rosters and stuff.
Or maybe we can hear some names.
Yeah, yeah, it is, yeah. Oh, we're probably going to do the anthem. I don't want to get on this chair.
Take off your hat.
I'm afraid it's going to break. Holding on by a thread right now. Got the wrong chair. This is my mother's chair.
Yeah, we're good if you want to.
Okay. We live? Yeah. All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the preliminary round of the Class B North Maine Principal Association's softball tournament. It is a Tuesday, and it is a beautiful day. There's hardly a cloud in the sky for the 8-9 matchup. The Nokomis Warriors versus the Cony Rams. We've got a bunch of pregame that is happening today. It looks like our plate umpire is none other than, looks like Cleveland Brown. That's what it looks like to me from way away. And here's our PA announcer. Hopefully we can pick this up. Mr. Simon Elias.
Introducing the visiting team wearing the red and gray uniforms, the Rams of Cony High School. Number 1, Brody Barrows. Number 2, Madison Leonard. Number 3, Kaya Dewin. Number 4, Giselle Mills. Number 5, Hannah Presby. Number 7, Evelyn Booth. Number 8, Morgan Lawrence. Number 9, Charlotte Gerhardt. Number 10, Reeve Turner. Number 11, Abby Brown. Number 16, Grace Cumming. Number 17, Shaylee Barrington. Number 18, Olivia Duplessis. Number 20, Jordan Dickett. Number 22, Chloe Price. Number 23, Kaylin LaBelle. And number 27, Michaela Morgan. And now for the home team wearing the burgundy and white uniforms, make some noise for your Nokomis Warriors. Number 2, Reese Moulton. Number 3, Mackenzie Watson. Number 4, Riley Norris. Number 5, Delaney Randlett. Number 6, Reagan King. Number 7, Haley Rice. Number 9, Mackenzie Liscombe. Number 10, Haley Getchell. Number 11, Cadence Monty. Number 12, Maddie Small. Number 13, Leah Tasker. Number 14, Hallie Coots. Number 18, Addie Menard. Number 19, Addie Blair. Number 20, Carly Russell. And number 22, Natalie Nickerson. Warriors are coached by J.D. McClellan and assisted by Adam King, Whitney Guy, Mike Craig, and Angela Guy. And the manager is Lauren Russell. The officials for today's game are Cleveland Brown, James Ryerson, and Wayne Perrin. The athletic trainer is Bob Kreider. At this time, would you all please rise and join us in honoring America with the playing of our national anthem and the presentation of colors by the Nokomis JROTC Color Guard. As is customary with the Color Guard, please remain standing until they have exited the field.
Detail, halt, face,
Well, nice job by the JROTC color guard here at Nokomis. The pageantry of the beginning phases of the game have begun. So let's try to set the deck for you as the great handshake happens, as everybody shakes everybody else's hands at home plate and goes over the ground rules and conditions. Nokomis comes in at the 8th seed at 9-7. They have a key win. So a key win is defined by a victory over a team that is over 500, and they only have defeated one team, and that was Belfast back in the beginning of the year. For a regular season record of 9-7 as the 8th seed. Cony comes in as the 9th seed with 2 key victories, one of them over Lawrence and one over the 14-2 Monmouth Academy, who are Class C South, but also relatively close to Augusta, so their crossover game up and down was Monmouth Academy, and they happened to obtain some heel points from that one. When you look at the 7 through 10 preliminary and the other game that's happening in the MPA tournament preliminary games today, it's Presque Isle is the number 7 seed playing host to MDI, both teams at 8-8. So Nokomis, the number 8 seed, is the only team in the bottom of the preliminaries with a winning record. Everyone else is at 500. The winner of this contest will play the number 1 seed, Herman Hawks, on Thursday. These two teams have met once before. It was an 11-6 affair down to Cony, where Nokomis was victorious. Coming into this contest, Nokomis particularly has not been playing their best softball. So with graduation and warm days and the end of the school year upon us, it's still softball season. So throw the regular season right out the window. Here we go with tournament softball. Lineup for the Warriors looks like this. Defensively, it's Coots behind the plate, Watson on the hill. Well, the bump or the plate, or I don't know how we want to call it. Let's call it in the circle. How about that? That sounds more softball to me. Liscombe at first, Tasker at second, King at short, and Ranlett at third. Left field is Getchell, center field is Nice, and in right field is Moulton. Due up for the Rams, offensively, they look like this. Mills, Doohan, Duplessis, Brown, Price, LaBelle, Barrows, Booth, and Deckett. I'll tell you about them defensively as they take the field. Also, for those of you that are watching online, Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting, thank you so much. We're RSU 19. We're a small little outfit here, but we try to be as professional as possible. Thank you so much to all that have sponsored Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting over this past season. We've had the opportunity to be able to bring live into your home all kinds of sports, and Newport Glass, our predominant sponsor. As we get underway here, Watson steps inside the circle. The first pitch is away. That's ball 1 to Mills. Looked like she was going to bunt. Mills is playing second base for Cony. Watson has split time inside the circle this year with catching today, Hallie Coots. Has 2 balls to Mills as she switches to the right side of the plate, swings away. It's one of those wonderful things allowed in softball, but not in baseball. One strike to the hitter. 3-1 now. Longtime veteran umpire Cleveland Brown behind the plate today. 3-person crew wearing the pink. And the first walk is issued here as Mills gets on. This brings up Kaya Doohan. Very good athlete. Very good athlete. Basketball player. I remember her specifically from the winter. 2 balls to Doohan. Here's his swing and a drive. Nice is there. Fly out to center for the first out. Duplessis comes to the plate. Pretty good bat. Watson's pitch, inside out, fouls it off, strike 1. Very surprised. Mills has got good speed on first base. Hasn't had even an attempt here yet. Watson's second pitch is ball 2. Ball 1 rather. 1-1. Now one outside, 3-1 now. Good warm day. Inside out, flare down a right field line. That's a foul ball. Moulton gave chase, couldn't get there. Ball got down, but it was foul. Count runs full here. Duplessis the hitter. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Line shot to King. Oh, King had it. Was thinking that could have been a double play, but couldn't quite field it. That's going to be an error. And brings up Brown. Brown takes ball 1. Runners on first and second. 1 out. That means the infield fly rule is going to be in effect. Anything catchable by reasonable means by an infielder in fair territory is an out automatically for the batter. There's a strike on the outside corner. That one caught the paint. That one climbs a ladder ball. Moving along at a pedestrian-based pace so far. Time this thing with a sundial. It's a good thing we have a lot of sun. Change up, fouled off. Nice change of speeds there by Watson. Two and 2 to the hitter. 1 out. That one's going to be fouled out of play again. Not a lot of foul ground here at Nokomis. It's a little bit. But behind the backstop, it's relatively close. 2 and 2 pitch again. Watson comes back to the plate. Steps on and delivers. Strike 3. Got to climb the ladder. That's a huge out for the Warriors. It's going to bring up Price here. Price plays third base. Strike up high. Ball low, 2 balls now. Infield flies off with 2 outs now. That one up high, 3-0. Watson's windmill. Swinging away on 3-0. Aggressive there is Price. 3-1, still hitters count. That was a nice pitch right down Broadway. Speaking of Broadway, Mr. Brown, did you watch the Tony Awards? Ah, it's a wonderful show. Still available to stream on Paramount Plus. Yes. We'll get residuals for that later. Here's the payoff pitch. Change up. Flared into right field. Moulton can't get there. Falls onto the turf. Throw to the plate, and the first run's across. Two runners and 2 Rams in scoring position here as a double. This brings up LaBelle. I say she the strike on the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2 here. Watson up ahead quickly in the count here. Strike 3. Well, the damage was done there. Top of the first. Cony has 1 hit, 1 error, 2 left on base, 1 run across. With the Warriors due up here in the bottom of the first. Stop it. You're right, though. It doesn't have that feel, does it?
No, yeah. That could change.
It could change. But
2 hours, 15 minute games. Typically about an hour and a half. But
Yeah, my kid plays at 6 o'clock in Athens. It's going to be interesting. We're going to get there.
boat in the water.
Oh, what do you got for a boat?
I got it's called a deck boat. It's not like a pontoon, but it's like an older
All right.
92 or 3 year, 1992. It's an older boat.
Talking all things summer here We haven't even got to the first day of summer yet. Boats in the water. Did you open up? Do you get a place for? You got a camp, Mr. Brown? No, just
my place is right on
just
the
your place right on the water. Well, there. All right. Well, let's take a look at Cony. All right. The outfield. Gerhardt in left. Doing in center. And Dickett. Deekett. There we go. Got that right. And right. LaBelle is at first. Mills at second. Brown at short. And Price at third. The pitcher is Duplessis. And the catcher is Barrows. Leading things off for the Warriors. Catching today, Hallie Coots. Tries a bunt. Gonna beat that out easily. There's a base hit. First pitch, Coots gets on as Mackenzie Watson steps in. Ball there. As Coots steals second base, gets right up into scoring position. Ball on the pitch. Tries to bunt her over, get her right into scoring position. Fouled off. 1-1 the count. Couldn't get the bunt down. 1-2. Gonna have to do it the traditional way now. And get a hit. 1-2 to Watson. Duplessis pitch. Drops down. That's gonna hit. Little flare to right field as Coots scores on a hit. And this one's tied up. Back the way we started. The hit parade has begun as Reagan King steps in. 2 hits in a row for the Warriors. King's got home run power. Bolin. Watson with a steal. Warriors working the base paths early here. 2 on base and 2 steals. There's a ball that's low. Trying to keep it down in the zone here. Swing and a fly ball to center. And a fly out to 8. Interesting instructions. One person in the dugout was telling Mackenzie to go, and the other one, Coach McClellan, standing right there with the stop sign. This brings up Andy Nice, swinging at the first pitch. That one fouled off out of play. Annie in center field today, where she's played most of the year. And the Nokomis lineup is kind of moved around a little bit positionally. throughout the year. There's a ball low. Oh, Watson had third stolen on that bowling ball. One and one. Here's a bunt. That's going to be foul. Cal's going to run 1-2. Little small ball here. That one's fouled off out of play. Trying to slap one to right field. Right-handed hitters have been behind here so far. Duplessis must have some velocity. Hard to tell out here. Out in left center. Here's the pitch. That one out of play again. Question is, will she climb the ladder or will she throw the changeup? The ball inside. Painfully close. Two and two now. Ground ball to short. Throw across the diamond, 6-3 on the putout. But Watson moves that much closer to scoring. 2 outs now. Leah Tasker comes to the plate. Nokomis has so far been very aggressive on the first pitch. See if that continues. And the ball upstairs. Duplessis pitches upstairs. Three and 0 now. Ball 4. Leah works a walk. As Liscombe steps to the plate. Kenzie swings hard. Ooh. Ooh. I think Cleveland might have missed that one. Strike one. There's a dead ball as Liscombe gets hit by pitch. Two away here as the bases are now loaded for Delaney Ranlett. Delaney playing third today. And the bases are loaded. Swing and a miss. No way to put Ranlett. Swing and a miss, strike two. Might have been kicking herself. I think she thought that one was high. That one fouled out of play. 0-2. Bases full of Warriors here in the bottom of the first. 2 outs. That one upstairs. That one gets away. It's going to be close. Close play at the plate. Watson was called safe. Two balls, 2 strikes on Ranlett. 2 runners in scoring position here still. Hit could blow this one open. And a changeup. So Ranlett goes down by way of the K. But the damage is done. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 inning complete with a score. Nokomis 2, Cony 1, with Cony coming up with the 7, 8, 9 hitters due to hit. All right, to the top of the second. 7, 8, 9 due up for Cony. That's Barrows, Booth, and Deacott. Watson in the circle, and we're underway in the second. Ball 1. Kenzie issued 2 walks in the top of the first. That one a little flare to the right. Gonna fall foul. Oh no, I guess not. Fair. Woohoo, how about that? Must have been right on the line. They don't use chalk anymore, they use paint. Just looking for the puff. Barrows with a hit. Booth turned to bunt. Ball on the pitch. Swing and a miss is a strike. There's an attempt at a bunt. That's going to go foul. One ball, two strikes. There's a ball high. We might need a booth, Mr. Brown. 2-2. Strike him out almost. Coots tries to double him off, throwing over to first. There's a K. First out recorded here in the top of the second. Number 9 hitter come to the plate here. Deke it. Swing. Pretty decent throw by Coots. Chance of getting at her. Nice low throw. Stolen base. Barrows puts herself in scoring position. One away here. One on the count. Tries the bunt. That goes foul. One and two now. Barrows on second for the Rams. Little number there. Probably going to be beat out. Yeah, made the throw. Nice there to back it up. Going to have Deke getting a rundown. Oh, no. Oh. Tasker saw Coots' gray padding and thought that it was the runner going home to third and was going to throw to home, not realizing that that was her teammate, and had an out. Couldn't get it. Run's going to score. Ball game tied. In all actuality, probably shouldn't have thrown that. She had that beat out. Mills goes down by way of the K for the second out. Doohan steps in. Last time flied out to center field. Pretty good contact as well. One strike. And that one up high. Blown away. Pretty nice pitch there by Watson. One ball, two strikes. Watson's delivery. That's going to be lifted foul down the left field line. Out of play. As doing. Chase is high. And Nokomis gets out of it, but we are back tied. 2-2. To the bottom of the second we go. For Cony, it was 1 run on 1 hit. And there was 1 error. Due up for Nokomis is the 8-9 1-hitters. That's Getchell, Nickerson, and Coots.
Just the iPad. We're still, looks like it's really good. It's just iPad.
Really? Gatchel steps in here for the Warriors, leading things off in the number 8 spot. Duplessis' first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Ball inside. It's the type of sun that's going to put you right to sleep. We'll try not to do that with the broadcast, folks. We hope you're home in air conditioning. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Getchell. There's a line shot up the middle. That one had base hit written all over it. As the Warriors continue to have their leadoff hitter on. Nickerson comes to plate here. In the 9 spot. Take strike 1. There's a ball low. A whole lot of green down the third baseline. Out into left field. Definitely playing the number 9 hitter to be late in the outfield. And she was on that one. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Pretty surprised there not to see Nickerson square to bunt. With the top of the order here coming up. Coots up. Makes the ball high. Gitchell trying to read the delayed steal. Ball 2. Three-0. That one gets away, goes to the backstop. That's going to move Getchell over to third. Wonder if we'll try to bunt here still. 3-1. 3-1. She can move back over to the right side. Coots known both ways. This could be a great opportunity to be able to steal third as well. Coots works a walk. Second time on today. This brings up Mackenzie Watson, who had a hit last time. Has scored a run as well. Infield flying effect, 1 out. Squares a bunt, that one fouled off. Pretty big textbook bunt situation here. 1 strike. Watson fouls out to the catcher. Foul territory. And that brings up Reagan King. King flew out to center field her first time up. Runners on first and second, 2 outs now. There's a little flare. Foul ball. Bell had an opportunity at a miracle over the shoulder. Couldn't quite squeeze it. 1 strike to King. Second life, second chance. Whiffs at one on the outside corner. Probably needed an oar to hit that one. 0-2 now. Waste pitch. As Reagan King goes down looking on an inside fastball. So 1 hit, no runs. 2 left on base. And the score remains the same, 2-2, as we head to the top of the third. All right, leading things off for the Rams is Duplessis. It's the 3-4-5 hitters, so the heart of the lineup here for the Rams in the top of the third. Foul tick, strike one. Now, foul tick is not to be confused with a deer tick or a dog tick, but it is that season, folks. Change up misses high. One and one. Swing and a miss, strike two. Watson working ahead here. Duplessis reached on an error last time up. Swing and miss, strike three. And another Ram. Down by way of the K. This brings up Brown. Watson was able to retire her last time by a strike there. Starts things off here. McKenzie might be settling into a groove here. This is high. One and one. Nice changeup. Kenzie focused. Tries to climb the ladder there. Two and two, one away. Brown the hitter. There's a fly ball to left. Getchell there. Okay. This brings up Price. Price had a double last time. Just missing outside. Ground ball hit up the middle. Tasker gives dive, but no avail. Now we've got a pickle as King chases her down. Oh boy. For those of you scoring along, that there was an 8-6 to 3-6 put out. Cony goes in order in the top of the third. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody crossed, and the score remains the same as we go into the bottom of the third. Nokomis 2, Cony 2. Due up for the Warriors. Nice. Tasker, Liscombe, and Ranlett. Although it'd be a great idea for like overcast days too, you know, like a booth is definitely in order, Mr. Brown. As we head to the bottom of the third here, we take these days that have late in the season heat to the early part of the season with the rain and the drift. Take that all right away. Be able to bring Nokomis Warriors softball all the time. There's a flare down the right field line. Lands foul, as nice as the hitter. 4, 5, 6 hitters scheduled for the Warriors. Last time up, what did Annie do? Grounded out to short. A little late. Kind of a dribbler down to first. Fielded by LaBelle. 3 unassisted. Well, we're working a little quicker here. As Leah Tasker or as Mr. Keeling Derogi refers to her as Leia. She'll love that when she re-watches the broadcast. Ball 1 to her. Ooh, laser shot. Just a little late. Pretty good attendance today. Everybody in the shade. Except for those of us that are fortunate enough to be sitting out in center field. There's a flare into the spectators. Almost right on cue. How about that? Broadcaster's jinx almost got somebody hit by a softball. Back in play. 2 strikes on the hitter. Turns on one. Rips it into right. Tasker, second time on base today. Worked a walk last time. Nice little hit there as Liscombe steps in. McKenzie took strike 1 last time inside on her hands, almost hitting her, and then she did get hit. And just like the last time, take strike 1 in on her hands. You can't make this up, folks. We'll see. Rip down the right field line. 2 strikes on her. 1 away. Waste pitch, tries to climb the ladder. Liscombe doesn't offer. To say these pitchers work quick would be an insult to quick. That one gets away. Going to move Tasker up to second. Although, if you shake the chocolate milk, it does become more chocolatey. That's quick. I don't know. Dad jokes for days. Tasker moves up to second base. That one misses high and the counts run full. As Liscombe gets on base again today. 1 out here as Ranlett steps in. Ranlett had the bases loaded in the bottom of the first. And went down by way of the K. That one's a wild pitch. Tasker and Liscombe are going to move up. First base now open. One ball to Ranlet. Runners now go into scoring position. Could potentially score 2 on a hit. Must have been something wrong with the ball. She's got a new one. Here comes the pitch. Must have been the ball. There's a strike. And a nice little line drive. Liscombe gonna score. Ranlet moves up to second on the throw. 2-run score as the Warriors have taken the lead. Getchell comes up. Hilly had a hit last time. There's a ball high. 4-2 the score here. 1 away. Here in the bottom of the third. Swing and a miss. Definitely picked the wrong day to wear all black. I am going to need some aloe later. I know it's coming. There's a swing and a miss. 1-2 to the hitter. Ranlet on second. There's a changeup, misses outside. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Gitchell goes down by way of the K as number 9 hitter Nickerson steps in. Two outs here. Bottom of the third. Ranlet on second. Nickerson chases high. Strike 1. There's a little flare down the right field line. It drops. It's a fair ball, and Ranlet's going to score from second. Nickerson comes through. This brings Hallie Coots to the plate. 2 outs. 3 runs have scored here for the Warriors in the bottom of the third. Coots went on the left side of the plate. It's a slap hitter. Very good speed. Indoor track holder of 2 Nokomis school records. As a junior. Three balls here. And Comas looking for an opening here. 3-0. And ball outside as Coos walks a walk. Coos has been on base every single time she's come to the plate so far. Rana's on second and first. 2 outs. Mackenzie Watson tries to help her own cause. Last time fouled out to catcher and had a hit back in the first. Take strike one. There's a little flare. That's going to fall fair. And that is going to be a pretty big issue here for the Rams. That hit moves everybody up one. No runs scored. But the power of the Warriors lineup is now in the box. King swinging for the downs. Tried to hit that one on the practice soccer field. Strike one. Another big cut there. 2 strikes now on her. Timely hit would be very paramount if you're a Warriors fan here. 0-2 though to the hitter. Change up, miss, upside. Whoa. Oh. Nickerson gets picked off at third base. So King will lead things off in the top of the 4th. Damage done here. 3 runs across. Score after 3. Nokomis 5. Cony 2. To the top of the 4th inning we go. Yes, only the 4th inning. Of course it is. This is LaBelle, the hitter. LaBelle Barrows and Booth due up for the Rams. That's 6, 7, 8. Swing and a miss. Watson's settled in here a little bit. Was at a little bit of a rocky start. Had trouble with the walk. And now the strikes become a little bit more consistent. And there it is, down by way of the K. The catcher, Barrows, steps in. Wish we had first names, but the lineup cards were last name only. There's a little flare. Going to get out of play. Foul. One strike. Attempted a bunt. Fouled off. One ball, two strikes now. Sunstroke. 0-2 to Barrows. Good miss. There's a ball. I'd like to thank some of our sponsors. What do we got here? Let's do this off the top of my head. DT Lawn Care. We've got Casa Cattle. Casa Cattle. Fine meats over at Casa Cattle. There's a ground ball to second. Tasker throws to first.
Gilman Electric.
Gilman Electric. Gilman Electric.
Bowman Construction.
Bowman Construction. Now hiring. Yeah, summer help.
Yeah.
This brings up Booth. Just joined here in between innings from graduated senior Alex Bates. Just got done running in the track and field state championships, qualified for New England's. So I was doing that next weekend. Swing and the miss. Watson's really settled in. 1-2 here. Climbs the ladder. That's a ball. Two and two here. Rolling, strolling, pitcher's going bowling. Full count. Change up right down the heart of Broadway. Freezes a hitter backwards K. Three and a half complete. The score 5. Nokomis 5. Cony 2. 3-4-5 due up for Nokomis here. Bottom of the fourth. The pedestrian pace continues. Wouldn't really call this one a sprint. But we worked pretty quick here in the top of the fourth. Here's King. Change up outside. King is struck out looking and flown out to center. Had an opportunity in the bottom of the last inning, but Nickerson got picked off for the third out on third base on a snap throw down to third. Squandering opportunity. Reagan really hasn't had anything to hit here. And the ball. King gets on base, does the job of a leadoff hitter. Bringing up Annie Nice. Annie Nice today has grounded out to short and grounded to first. Looks the bunt, perfect bunt. Beautiful job moving the bunter over. Sacrifice there for Nice. First out, bringing up Tasker. Tasker been on base twice today so far. Scored a run. Had a hit and what reached on a walk. Yeah. Yes. Dire straits up to the plate. Takes a strike at the top of the zone for strike one. Slight breeze as the time ticks away. Late on that one. Flared off down the third baseline. Up into the trees. Sounded like a golf ball going through the trees. You ever hear that sound, Mr. Brown? Matt Brown, the golf coach here at Nokomis. State championship golf coach. I don't think he hears too many golf balls going through the trees. Occasionally? Yeah. Every once in a while, somebody's got a case of the shanks. Yeah. The question is do you tell them to take all their change out of their right pocket and put it into their left? There's Tin Cup. Yes, that's a reference, folks. Okay, there's a swing and a miss. That made no contact, got by. Got an out. That's a KE2-3. KE2-3 on the putout. All right, brings up Liscombe. And King score on that? Yeah. She did score on that. Little insurance. Two outs here. Liscombe up. Liscombe today has been on base twice. Scored a run. Reached on a walk and wore one. Almost wearing another there. It's been pitched inside and in on the hands consistently today. Ball inside. Two outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Liscombe lifts that one up. Looks like he's going to travel, though. Got out of play. 2-2. Lays off the high, hard one. Full count here. There's a swing. Tracking over is doing. Fly out to center. And that ends the inning, but some damage done. One run across. As a score, 6-2. Nokomis with the lead. Cony coming up here, top of the fifth. Due up the 9-1-2 hitters.
That's a game changer.
It is a game changer. There's Watson. The pitch. That's a ball. Deke at the hitter. There's a strike. Oh, boy.
First yawn of the broadcast.
Yeah, it's the first yawn of the broadcast. At least we made it to the fifth inning. Oh.
Wow.
Oh, uncle. That one must have been outside from our angle. And a foul ball. Two strikes to the hitter. I think it last time reached on an error. Apparently,
Tighten up the strike zone.
Cleveland Brown doesn't believe in expanding the zone as the innings go on. Consistent, I guess. Maybe. As the number 9 hitter works a walk, to the top of the order we go here. This is Mills. Mills squared a bunt. That one high and away. Mills today scored a run, reached on a walk, and has struck out. And the strike zone's moved to the size of a shoebox.
Ice cream truck would do well over here today.
An ice cream truck would do really well here today. There's a little flare. Watson was right there. It gets dropped. Throw to second. Really great pickup there by Reagan King on an errant throw. Nokomis still is able to retain an out as Doohan steps to the plate. Reaches on. There's a shot. And it gets out of here.
Wow.
Well, Kaya doing with one big swing of the bat.
Wow.
Puts a little life into this game. 2-run shot. One away. Duplessis steps in. Reached on an error, has gone down by way of the K. That one up high. It's always interesting to watch and read body language after a big shot like that. It's been the nature of Nokomis girls sports sometimes. Recovery after something a little adverse. Still with the lead here, but the Rams are threatening. There's a little flare. Liscombe comes in. A little flare to first. 2 away as Brown steps in. Brown struck out and flown out to left. Last time flew out to left field. That one low and away. Ball 1. 2 outs here. A couple of runs across for the Rams on the big home run by Kaya Doohan. There's a nice pitch by Watson. Whew. That one fouled off. 2 strikes now. Can Watson win the battle? Ground ball to short. Tough hop. Late throw. E6. Bringing up Price. Price has had a double and then got pickled trying to stretch a single. That one gets by Coots. Brown goes up to second. Six to 4 the score. Runner in scoring position, 2 outs here for the Rams. You can tell they're starting to feel a little momentum. Watson delivery. Change up. In for strike 2. Ball high. Oh, 3-1. Check that. Hitters count. Oh, boy. Shoebox strike zone is closed right up. Couldn't have pulled a Kleenex out of that. That looked pretty nice. This brings up LaBelle. Watson has pretty much owned this hitter today. He struck out twice. That doesn't mean anything if old momentum is in your bat. 2 outs here. LaBelle, a go-ahead run at the plate. Whew, pretty nice swing. Foul that off. One strike to the hitter. 2 runners on, 1 in scoring position, first and second for the Rams. 2 outs. That one ripped as any. Nice. Pulls that in to get out of trouble.
Wow, that was a big catch.
Two runs on 1 hit. 1 error after 4.5. Well, yeah, 4.5 complete. It is Nokomis 6, Cony 4. We're definitely going to go 7. Or if we score, if there's a whole bunch of runs scored, we're still going 7. Because 10-run rule won't, you know. Hey. Okay, to the bottom of the order we go in the bottom of the 5th inning. Seven, 8, 9 due up for the Warriors here. This is Ranlett. One pitch, swinging. That's a hit. That's Delaney's second hit of the game. He scored a run. It's going to bring up Eli Getchell. Has had a hit and struck out. Looks to bunt. Raylan's got some speed over there at first base. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes to the hitter. Foul tip. Strike 3. Getchell goes down. Nickerson comes up. 1 out here. Nickerson had a hit last time. Ball low. Great catch right there. Unbelievable, Bell.
That camera work. Thought it was a foul ball.
That was unbelievable catch. As Haley Coots will step up. That was a foul tip ball right up against the fence. Over at first base. Coots comes up, been on base all 3 times today. Ranlet goes, going to be up, standing up. Coots has worked 2 walks and's had a hit. Runner in scoring position here. He's got to put the ball in play. Oh, 2. Coots fouls it off. Moves over to the right side. Oh, 2. Ranlet on second. Ball low. That one was in the dirt. Oh, God. The benefit of 3 umpires, they get to brush the base off. Boy. Coots with a high fly ball, but doing right there. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 1 left on base for the Warriors in the bottom of the 5th. After 5 innings complete, to the top of the 6th we go. The score, Nokomis 6, Cony 4. Due up for the Rams, the 7, 8, 9 hitters. Jacob was great. All right, Michael Jackson in between innings. I'ma say Masuma Mapu star. Oh, there's a rip. That's gonna get over Getchel's head. Barrow's got all of that one. Gun to third. Gonna be close. And out. Oh. That angle. I don't know. The umpire's going to get together here. Are they asking for help? Because she was under that tag. That was not. The ball might have beat her there. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Call her out. When in doubt, call them out. That was interesting. Big turn of events there. That should have been a triple. She was way under that tag. Yeah, it's real rare that when umpires converge, I mean, well, at least the board that I was on back in the day, they tell you that you do not overrule your partner on their initial call unless you are 100% absolutely sure there's no question in your mind and that you know that it was the way that it was. In essence, the underwritten rule there is don't overrule your partner. Yeah. 1-2 here, 1 away. Number 8 hitter here, Booth, struck out twice. Once looking, once swinging. That one fouled off out of play. Change up. We'll do it again. I think head plate official Mr. Cleveland Brown is out of balls. Time to. He has been a lot of foul balls today. Two and two, 1 out. Change up just high. Count is now full. And the payoff pitch coming. Ball 4. Did get the number 9 hitter here. Reach on a walk and an error. So been on base both times today. There's a ball low. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1-1. 1 away here, runner on first base. Nokomis 6, Cony 4. Swing and a miss, strike 2. We are in the top of the 6th inning. Scheduled for 7. Ball high. Two and two. Swing and a miss, strike three. Snap throw to first. Back in time. Top of the order. Mills here. Mills reached on a fielder's choice last time. Scored 2 runs. Has walked and also struck out. Ground ball to short. Reagan charges it. Throw across the diamond. 6-3 on the putout. Damage averted. So in the top of the 6th, the Rams leave 1 on base. Had no hits. Well, they had technically, they did have a hit. Just a put out on an advance. Nobody left, 1 left on base. Here we go. The sun is out. Here we go. To the bottom of the 6th. Score remains the same, like a Led Zeppelin song. The song remains the same. Here we go. 2 up for the Warriors. 2, 3, and 4. That's Watson, King, and Nice.
I do prefer that over pineapple pancakes.
Okay, all right. It's getting to be dinner time. We're talking about food options. Nashville Hut at KFC or, with either blue cheese or ranch. And both of us here, Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting, are, we don't like ranch. It's a blue cheese kind of thing. All right, here's Watson. Chopper to short. Throw across the diamond. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's what we like to see. Because right now, Mr. Brown and I are rooting for the time. This brings up Reagan King. King made good solid contact back in the first to center, but since then hasn't touched the ball. Struck out and walked. There's a strike. Well, swung so hard there, trying to put it in the back parking lot. Ooh. Ooh. Woo. It's like the low-level Ric Flair. The ball high. Two and two here. King looking for something to hit. That one up high. Works the count full. Oh, there's a nice slight breeze. As King marks a walk, that one all the way to the backstop, takes a look, doesn't turn. This brings up Annie Nice. Annie reached on Annie sacrificed last time up. Also has grounded out to third and to short. Four to three on a put out. Fielder's choice there. Mills to LaBelle. 2 outs as King moves up. Money for nothing.
Yep.
Each one of these Nokomis Warriors get their own walk-up music here. We must say, for live streaming purposes, we do not own the rights to the music. First one fouled off. King on second base. 2 outs here. 1 strike to the hitter is Tasker. Ball high. Another one high. Well, due up for Cony in the top of the 7th. The 2-3-4 hitters looking for some insurance here. If Tasker can get it done, fouls that one off. 2 outs here. Tasker's got 2 strikes on her. Tasker goes down to the top of the 7th. We go. Don't forget, folks, right after this one, we'll have our Newport Glass Player of the Game. Newport Glass, the glass doctors. That's right. If it's broken and it's glass, they can fix it. Give them a call. Windshields to windows. They do it all. For your banking needs, Sebastian Valley Federal Credit Union. Sebastian Valley Federal Credit Union, located in Newport and in Pittsfield. Check them out online, svcfcu.org. New one's due up.
Woo.
Well, that's a good place for her.
Yeah.
Lead off. 2, 3, 4 hitters.
Yes, beat it.
Oh.
Eddie Van Halen. Play guitar.
Whoo.
You know that?
Eddie Van Halen on Beat It? Wow. I did not know that. He's a talented man.
Yeah.
Wasn't great on lead singers, though. Van Halen, I believe, had a few. 3? 3? 3. Yep. All right. To the top of the 7th we go. Cony's got to score 2 to keep this one alive. 3 to go ahead.
47 folks watching.
47 folks at home watching broadcast here in Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. Yes, that's right, folks. This is a high school broadcast. All throughout the year, we do have an entire staff and crew made up of employees and teachers alike, as well as many of our camera operators and in-house operators and graphic designers all come from our broadcasting program. Watson. 2 balls, no strikes here. Gets the rematch with Doohan. Doohan is the hitter here. Hit a 2-run home run last time up. There's a beautiful changeup. That took some confidence. Two. Oh, that was 3-2 actually. Leadoff hitter a bull. Huh. What would it be without some drama, Mr. Brown? Leadoff hitter gets on. Tying run at the plate. Doohan's got all kinds of speed. Oh, nice, takes the first step in, and that one's going to be a double. It's going to score at least one. Doohan scores from first easily on a double. Duplessis, and the tying run's on second.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Mr. Brown, I think we're jinxed. We did a 12-inning baseball affair earlier this year down to Lawrence. Let's hope by referencing that we don't get the same. Here's Watson's pitch. That one's fouled back. Hitter here is Brown. Brown struck out, flown out to left, and reached on an error to short. So both times that she's hit the ball, it's been pulled. First base open here, but that would be the go-ahead run, which is at the plate. Tying run at second. Nobody out. There's a strike. Beautiful pitch on the inside corner, right at the knees. Dead pull hitter. They should be moving Reese in some. There's a little fly ball. Nice is there. Got a catch. Well, checking on the shortstop, and looked like Annie Nice took the brunt of that one. Made the catch, held on. Oh, boy. This brings up Price. Price is at a double. Also got thrown out trying to stretch a hit into something more. And has reached on a walk. So 2 outs here. Oh, check that. 1 out. Oh, that one gets over. Oof. Well, the tying run's at third. 2 balls, no strikes. A ball inside. Price works a walk. They're going to discuss how they want to handle first and third here. First and third with 1 out. I would say that this would be defensive indifference. Also have to talk about the potential of that ever elusive suicide squeeze. Could see that. Winning run is on first base.
54 people watching. 54 homesteads.
Numbers continue to grow. Thanks for watching Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. Lots of discussion here being had. I don't know what's going on. Kind of looks like a... Okay. Well, we've had a board meeting and executive session, and now we're going to vote. Don't forget to vote today, folks. Polls are open.
Till 8?
Till 8.
Yeah.
Well, after all the after all the deliberation, we're back to softball. This is LaBelle, and there's a line shot up the middle. That's going to tie this one. Of course it does. Go ahead run is on second base. 2 outs. 1 out, sorry. 1 out. Runners on first and second. This is Barrows. Barrows had a really large rip. There's a line shot up the middle. Going to fall for a hit. Going to score a run. The go-ahead run is going to come across the plate. Throw is errant. Goes down the third baseline. Coots is there, luckily, to go chase it down. Not sure how that throw got in the middle of the third baseline, but it did. And we're going to have a pitching change. Well, Mackenzie Watson's day is done. Watson's going to move to short. Coots is going to take the gear off and move to pitch. They've scored 3 runs. It's 8-6. By they, we mean Cony. Oh, check that. No. Watson's going to move to left. And Gitchell's going to come in to catch. First and second for the Rams. 1 out here. Booth is the scheduled hitter. Booth has walked and struck out twice. Really could use a bang, strike him out, throw him out. And the inning double play, if you're a Warrior fan. But now the Warriors will have work to do in the bottom of the 7th, but yet they've got to stop the bleeding here. They're hoping that Hallie Coots can come in and shut this water faucet off that's turning into a river. You've heard of Billy Joel's River of Dreams? Well, this is the river it runs.
He scored 17 runs the first time they played against each other.
Yep. Yeah, 17 runs were scored the first time that these two teams played, so It's been a minute. Well, Coots is ready to go. She's got the ball. And the discussion to be had, letting her know the scenario. No count to the hitter. Runners on first and second. One out. Hitter is Booth. Again, struck out twice and walked. Cony up by 2 runs. Well, this has been the story for this Warrior bunch. Same type of deal happened down to Lawrence, except it happened in the bottom of the seventh when Lawrence came from behind. Then Nokomis is going to have that opportunity to be able to come back, and they're going to have to score a couple of runs and shut the door here. There's lots of work to be done here if you're a Warrior fan. Winner of this one gets number 1 Herman on Thursday. Those of you from the RSU 19 area, and baseball is playing on Thursday, but you've got to go all the way to Mount Desert Island to go see that one. We're thinking dinner might be at Ellsworth. We're contemplating being the away traveling team, but they are streaming that game. As Coots comes in and does the job, gets the second out rather, and really needs to do it herself here. Deke at the hitter takes a strike. Hallie's really focused here, really throwing really well. Big pressure situation. Steers that one high. 1-1. Deacon today has reached on a walk, struck out, and also reached on an error at third. Way back in the first inning. Feels like forever ago. That one gets by. Runners move up just that much closer. First base now open, but probably don't want to walk the number 9 hitter. 2 outs. Oh boy. Must have been inside.
This is 7-6 now.
I don't know. There's a strike. Let's see. Yeah, it's 7. It is 7. 7-6. Up by a run. Not 8-6. There's a strike. We let the scoreboard get away from my score work here, Mr. Brown. It is 7-6. I should not have trusted the person pushing buttons and my own handwriting. It is 7-6. To the bottom of the 7th we go here in the preliminary 8-9 matchup of the MPA Class B North softball tournament. The loser goes to Summer. The winner moves to Herman on Thursday. The Warriors need 1 run to continue this contest and 2 to win. Due up for the Warriors, Liscombe, Randlet, Getchell, the 6, 7, 8 hitters. Today, Liscombe has been on base twice and flown out to center. Randlet has had a couple of hits and had a K, and Getchell has had a hit and has struck out twice. So, if we're scoring this thing and taking a look at the averages, it's a below average on base percentage for the first three hitters from what they've shown so far today. Bottom of the seventh, with all the things that you want in a playoff contest right here. Duplessis has pitched a game worthy of a victory, but now will really have to earn it. Her teammates have got her the lead. Liscombe at the plate. First one's a strike. There's a flare and a foul out to first. Bell right there. Foul out to 3 for the first out as Delaney Ranlett steps to the plate. She has scored a run today and had a couple of hits. Has been a real big bright spot in the bottom part of the order for the Warriors today. Here's the pitch. Change up high and outside, ball 1. There's a foul ball, just gets out of play. 1-1. Delaney is a junior. There's a little fly ball in the infield. Gonna be caught. Pop up. This is going to bring up Haley Getchell. 2 outs. Apparently we're got something to talk about with 2 outs and nobody on. In the bottom of the order. Okay. I'm wondering if we could have done that from the dugout. Huh. Well, Getchell up. Fouls the first one off. Strike 1. Strike 2. Ball away and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 7th, Cony up 7-6. There's a ball low. 2-2. Ball low. Counts run full. Ground ball to first. Steps on first. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. The Cony Rams have come to Newport and come from behind. 7-6, the score here at the completion of 7 innings. That will do it for the Lady Warriors. They will now move and transition to summer. Yes, summer. Cony Rams will make their way up Interstate 95 on Thursday and will be taking on the number 1 seed, Herman Hawks. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting, and our Newport class player of the game is none other than executive producer Matt Brown. That's right. Thank you for watching, and we will see you potentially for baseball, maybe on Thursday.